on against the stream. It don't matter what race or creed or color. You love this land and you're my brother. And that ain't place to know your stand. If you say you can't breathe, I'll show you we can. Ain't never gonna stop believing. We were born for freedom. We're born for freedom.
Yes, we were born for freedom. All of us were. You know, unless you're a commie. Sorry, y'all. Tonight I'm going to be multitasking. Okay? I need to eat something. I need to drink something. We're going to start off with a seltzer. Someone gave me this today. It's called the Finnish Long Drink. Traditional citrus 5.5 gin with natural grapefruit and juniper berry flavors and carbonation. I definitely taste the grapefruit. I do not taste the gin juniper flavor, so fail. But it's got alcohol in it, so I'm drinking. But I'm going to move into whiskey. You know who else was born for freedom? Zach. You know who else fought for our freedoms? Zach. And currently, Zach's freedom has been taken away. All because he was at a certain place, in a certain city, on a certain day. And because he happened to believe that being a man is more than having a dick. He happened to believe that being a Western chauvinist who is a leader in the home and a leader in the community and someone who protects patriots from getting their asses kicked by Antifa, he happened to be proud of that. And because of that, because of his association with that group, in addition to being in a certain place in a certain time, hey, Lioness, he has lost his freedom. And he's been lost his freedom for, I think it's been almost a year now. And along with him losing his freedom, his wife has lost her husband. His 2 daughters have lost their dad. And a lot of men have lost a friend. So this is why we're doing this fundraiser. You know, I know Zach isn't the only one I know who's in jail. I know other yellow jackets in real life who are in jail. I know other people who've been arrested. I know other people who've been contacted by the feds. I'm just waiting for them to knock on my door. But Zach made an impression on me. He was the 3rd yellow jacket I ever met in my whole life. And when I went and marched with the Yellow Jackets in Philadelphia, I've never felt so loved and cared about and protected as I did that day. And I know it sounds dramatic. I'm being a dramatic storyteller here, but it's true. This is why I opened my heart and did so much for the fraternity, because of men like Zach. Not the fucking losers, Not the fucking party boys, not the fucking cokeheads, not the ones who are fucking sticking testosterone in their butts. Not those ones. It's the ones like Zach that made me feel compelled to create so much positive content for the Yellow Jackets over the past year and a half. And it's sad that other Yellow Jackets certainly have not lived up to the caliber of man that Zach is and was. So that's why I'm doing the fundraiser. Because if I honestly don't give a shit about the rest of them, and there's maybe, I can count on one hand how many Yellow Jackets that I talk to on a regular basis that I actually like and have respect for. The rest of them have all stabbed me in the back. Maybe I stabbed them in the back a little bit too. But only because of Enrique. And Enrique stabbed the whole fraternity in the back, to be honest with you. Enrique had a chance. It's not like, let me rephrase. It's not like they ever really were ever in the public eye going to be able to get around the perception of them being white supremacists, right? Neo-Nazis. They were never going to be able to get around that. But if they needed a brown shield, they sure as hell could have fucking picked somebody better than that. Better than him. And obviously, I don't know everything. I just know what I saw. I just know the timeline of how things played out. So, God, I'm just a slob tonight. I haven't had a day off in 9 days. So, tomorrow's going to be my first day off. Hey, Bone, how are you? This is why I'm doing it. Because outside of the shirts and the hand signals and the tenets, there are real lives at stake. There are real men suffering, and there are real wives and children who are losing. They're losing out too. They're suffering too. And it breaks my heart. And I feel so absolutely helpless to all of it. But that's why I am pushing you and pushing you and pushing you guys to give. I'm not asking you to donate to the organization as a whole. Fuck them. Fuck them. Bunch of fucking cokeheads and users and fucking party boys. Fuck them. But for the individuals that put their lives on the line, for all of us who were at rallies, that is who we are here for. Zach is one of those people. I'm eating a crab cake right now that I got from the gig a couple nights ago. It is I don't want to go off into a rant, a side note here, but the food in Texas is just like, I don't understand how these chefs are so fucking pretentious out here. I've been like, literally there's crab shells in every fucking bite. Y'all sitting up here charging $20,000 to fucking cater a wedding, and you have crab shells in your fucking crab cakes. I mean, has no one trained these people? I mean, because I was a butcher for a long time. And when I had to break down crab, I spent hours going through it to make sure there were no crab shells. When I was making sushi in Berkeley, we were trained on how to get those crab shells out. But, fucking Texas, Austin, these people are a bunch of losers, honestly. I should do a shot for every crab shell I get in my mouth. Anyhow, so I wanted to motivate you guys tonight. I don't want to just guilt trip you. I don't want to just yell at you. I don't want to just sit here and debunk all of your excuses and make you feel like shit. But I promised deliverables. So I wanted to give y'all a overview of what those deliverables are. So without ado, enjoy the slideshow. Hope you enjoy. Oh, one of our first donors, Angry Snowman. So let me just explain a little bit of what you just saw. Now, because of the way that you, or not you, but because of the way I put the slideshow together, the photography is cut off to a regular screen size, like I think 16:9 proportion. But one of my deliverables, which you will get, which your handsome self, is a panoramic picture. So I've taken a lot of panoramic pictures over the past 2 years. And if you want me to play it again, I would be happy to. It looks like you just jumped in, and I would be happy to narrate what each and every one of those things were. I have photography from Valley Forge, Philadelphia, Boston, Cincinnati, Dayton, Ohio. I have that last picture was Lake Travis. I have pictures from Chicago. I have pictures from the Aviation Museum, all kinds of military history. Obviously, I take pictures of every stadium that I ever go to. I wish I was taking pictures in San Francisco. So your deliverable is you have to let me know what you like, and that's part of your thank you gift for donating to the fundraiser for Zach. So, Angry Snowman, would you like me to play it again? Because, I mean, I ain't got shit else to do. So, if you want me to narrate what everything was, lots of pictures from Washington, D.C., really cool pictures of the Watergate Hotel. So you just have to let me know what you like. Do you like military history? Do you like landscapes? Do you like architecture? Do you like sports? Like, just tell me what you like and I will send it to you. And that goes for everybody. So this is phase 1 of your thank you gift, is getting original photography by yours truly, in addition to the naughty Prince party that we're going to have later on after the fundraiser is over, where I will be introducing you to Darling Jenny. And then we will also have a special guest appearance from the Joker. So you're not going to want to miss it. I am providing value. I'm not just randomly asking you for money. I am giving you something back. So I'm giving you a piece of myself, as well as a chance to jam to some awesome Prince music and see me wearing an outfit that you would never normally see me in. Okay. You like the historical images. Cool, cool. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take you through a guided tour. That is the Watergate Hotel in Washington, D.C. That is one of the oldest, I think the oldest bar in Washington, D.C. That is one of the cathedrals also in Washington, D.C. That is Philadelphia. Also Philadelphia. Back in D.C. Can't remember where that was. Maryland. Here we have moved along to St. Louis, Missouri. I don't remember the name of the cathedral. I have no idea. Now we are in Cincinnati, Ohio. Trust me, this is Aviation Museum. So here is where we have original uniforms from World War II, as well as mini planes, uniforms, bomber jackets, all originals, not recreations. Lots and lots and lots of planes. The pictures look cooler when they're like, when you can see the whole thing. Uniforms. Dayton, Ohio, and the rivers out there. Are you from Ohio, Simon? I didn't know that. You should all live I never heard of this. Wright Patterson, yes, it's the Wright Patterson. Now we've moved back to Pennsylvania. Valley Forge. That's a bad picture. Yes, it's George Washington, or one of them. Now we're going to Boston. I've been even more places than this, but I just never took pictures like this all the time. I wish I had. Here we go with the Red Sox, I believe. Yeah, Boston Red Sox. That's the airport. There's all their championship banners. And that's Lake Travis. I feel like I have more photography than this, but that was all I could find. I know I have. I took so many pictures of the of Fenway Park when I went to Chicago. I just can't find them, but I know I did. But anyhow, if you like any of that as a donor, Angry Snowman, you tell me what you want and I will send it to you as your gift. All right, and that goes for all of you guys, okay? So make sure you get your donations in www.defendzac.com. You can email me a screenshot of your receipt. Please black out or crop out any personal information so I don't see it. I don't need to know who you fucking are. I just need to know you sent the money. If you have Cash App, you can also Cash App Zac is Innocent. Zac is spelled with a CH. Send me a screenshot of that as well. Make sure that you email me, because that is how you are going to get your photography picture of your choice. And that is how you are going to get the link to the private Prince party that we're going to do when this whole thing is over. I don't know if we'll do it this weekend or next weekend. I am working like a dog trying to make money so I can get the fuck out of here and pay bills. And it's like, I don't even have that many bills, but they're so fucking high. It's ridiculous. Have to get back on track. Yes, I heard about Michigan, Angry Snowman. I did hear about that. But Zac is still in jail. So, I mean, honestly, I don't care what else happens to other people. I only care about the people I know. And it was Antifa who threatened her life anyway, from what I heard. It's all set up. Probably some feds anyway. The ones who got off were probably feds. All right, you guys. Tomorrow we have 33 Strategies of War, Part 2 at 12 noon. And then, hold on, let me edit that. Oops. I'm thinking like 8 o'clock CST. we will do part 2 of our Armageddon series, where we're going to talk about my favorite thing to talk about, which is weapons, and in particular, blades. And I'm going to show you guys an ancient Indian weapon. It's from India, that I think if we were really pressed to make something to defend ourselves, either against zombies, commies, feds, or Antifa, I think this would be an incredible weapon to use. And I think it's a weapon, and I'm just using my imagination here, but I think this is a weapon that we could probably make with leather, sheet metal, and scissors. Okay. You can make this weapon out of cheap material. And if you have scissors that are strong enough to cut through aluminum, I think this is something that each and every one of us could easily make. Even with a saw, we could make this weapon. It kind of excites me a bit to show it to you guys. Plus, we'll be talking about tools as weapons, as well as how, I mean, I honestly, I feel like we should learn from the best. Like, if anyone's good at taking random materials and turning them into weapons, it would be people in prison. So we're going to talk about prison weapons as well. So make sure you join me tomorrow at noon. You know, Angry Snowman, there's certain things you shouldn't say online. Okay. And that last comment is one of them. Okay. You do know Antifa watches my channel, right? Anyhow, so yeah, we're going to do that tomorrow. So make sure you're with me at 12 noon, and make sure you're with me at 8 o'clock tomorrow. All right. So make sure your donations are in, and that your notification bells are turned on. I'm really tired. I'm going to bed. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you for being with me. It's not like they don't already know about you. See you all in the gulag.